why did you sell that Mahomes card? But what I've realized about those people, they wouldn't have sold it when it's 4,000. They think it's gonna be 6,000, so they're just gonna hold it anyway.
Hey, Bluegrass, can we go thrift shopping?
Hello, YouTube world. My name is Anthony Long. Welcome back to the Bluegrass Picker channel. They came back? Why? I'm sure glad you did. What sold on eBay last couple days? I had someone reach out to me. Everybody kind of knows in the reselling community that video games that are sports games don't sell very well. They don't sell very fast. For some reason. I guess they produce a lot more of them. They get boring quick. I guess the new one comes out and you get sick of the old one. If it's an old one, it's like obsolete. That's what I'm guessing. Well, anyway, I had three NBA ones all together, and they were all PS3. And a guy contacted me and said, "Hey, I already have one of those. Can you just send me the other two and just give me a discount?" And I'm like, I was like, "Yeah, sure. I'll just set up a new listing and get it done. That way." For legal reasons, I don't want him to go, "Hey, I didn't get all my stuff," you know what I mean? And so I did that, and I lowered it from $19.95 to $14.95, and he bought it real quick. And I was like, "Dang, it's good to respond quick to those messages, and before they find someone else that had something similar." And I got, I got $1 into these maybe, and so $14.95, and it's a good sale. And there's one thing about collectibles, and especially in the sports cards and like non-sports cards, especially too now, the market is changing so fast, so quickly, that you really have to pay attention to what's going on, because you might be underpricing yourself real fast if you're not paying attention. So something I've invested in, like, I didn't tell a lot of people what I did. Like, I sold some, everybody's seen me sell some Patrick Mahomes cards last year. One of the last ones I sold was $2,000 rookie autograph, and which would probably be worth about 4,000 now. But at the time, I don't know if he's going to get hurt, or NFL. You don't want to mess with that. And so what I did was I took that money out, and then I bought this kid that I scout. I like to scout baseball. I was a baseball guy, and there was a guy that I liked, and his name is, and I'm a Royals fan, it's Bobby Witt Jr. And I've watched him play, and I saw some interviews with him, and you could tell a lot by the way people talk. And I knew this kid's going to be special. And he's 18, coming out of high school with that much talent. And the Royals are really big about picking guys that went through 3 years of college first. So they don't normally do this. Well, anyway, it was a tough year last year for everybody in baseball, because usually that's a year of developing that everybody lost. And that's kind of a lot of money for major league teams to lose a whole year of getting your, teaching and getting your players better, especially an 18-year-old. So they're kind of worried that it didn't stunt his growth or whatever. It's a long story. I apologize. But they brought him into the spring training this year, and he is absolutely raking. He had a ball 484 feet the other day. Yeah, he's running a 4.40. He did a strength training with Patrick Mahomes' personal coach, and that personal coach is like, "Dude, this guy's special," because he doesn't know much about baseball, but he just sees all these metrics, and he's worked with Trevor Story and a bunch of great guys, and they're like, "This," and he's 20, and his makeup, the way he talks, is, you can just tell this kid's going to be special. So anyway, when I sold that autograph, I bought a bunch of his cards, and at the time, the thing about baseball, that's why I invest in baseball. They'll draft them, they'll kind of get that hype at the beginning, and then there's 3 years where they're going to be in the minors. So that hype goes back down, and then you can buy stuff real cheap. And what happens is they'll do a break of Bowman Chrome, his rookie, and you'll go on eBay about a month afterwards, or at the same time even, and people are just unloading them because they're trying to get an autograph, these breakers. And if they don't get an autograph, they sell anything they get from it to try to get some of that money back so they can get another break. So you can get some awesome deals right after they release a product. Give it a little time. And so I was buying up lots I was buying these for $2 to $5 at the most, and I knew I'm going to grade them. The ones I wasn't going to grade, I put on eBay. And I had two on eBay. I think I had them for $19.95 through almost all summer. Never sold. I changed it to $24.95 around Christmas, and just recently I was getting a bunch of offers, and I'm like, I don't have to sell them, so I took them down, put them back up for $34.95 instead of $24.95, and and this week he's done even better. I was getting so many offers. It was left and right, left and right, left and right, and I went to go take them back down again today and listed them up again, but they both sold overnight. Um, it just kind of shows you how fast it can change, and you could lose some money if you're not careful, if you're not paying attention to your market. And so yesterday, um, I sold. First off, these aren't his rookie. This is his. It's kind of a weird year. They did two Bowmans because of the pandemic stuff, and this is his not first year card, and this is a regular one. It was sold for $14.95, and this refractor, which it says on the back, and it's got a more hollow color. Where does it say refractor? Right there above the, and it's kind of a shinier, kind of a prism looking card, and that went for $19.95, and those weren't even his rookies. And then these two rookies, I was getting, I mean, I got 10 offers in about 10 hours on both cards, and they both sold overnight for $34.95. So it was a great sale, but I could have held on to them a little bit longer. But they're both not gradable. The centering is just a little off, and I think I have 30 more that I bought. I even bought 2 Bowman Chrome autographs of his right off the bat for about, I think it was about $250 a piece. I bet if I put those up right now, they go for $1,000 right now, and I'm gonna grade them and probably keep it, at least one of them. But that's what I did with my money after Mahomes. So people want to be like, I can't believe you sold that Mahomes card. Well, I kind of know where to reinvest it. I got my money out of that. And the way I did it back then, when I'd buy a $600 card and then it became $2,000. It's a lot harder to do that. It's hard finding a $600. I found a good deal even back when it wasn't a big deal. Even though it wasn't expensive, that was a good deal even back then. You can't always do that. It takes a lot more work to do it. So I've learned, buying smaller amounts is easier. And especially once you get them graded, I've got 2 $1,000 cards in there that already pays for what I sold for that Mahomes. And then I've got 30 more that I'm going to grade that will be worth way more than another 2,000. So that's why I do what I do. Some people probably think, oh, but why did you sell that Mahomes card? But what I've realized about those people, they wouldn't have sold it when it's 4,000. They think it's gonna be 6,000, so they're just gonna hold it anyway. And those people that hold it probably owe a lot of money in taxes or in bills and stuff that they should be paying their bills instead of holding on to the precious. You know what I mean? So that's something I like to do, and I think everybody needs to pay attention to that. Like, make sure you know what you're holding for personal reasons and how much, because if you have $20,000 just sitting there, and it could be used other ways for your business, we need to think about what we're doing with our stuff. But these are just some of the things I like to do and sell on eBay. And grind on, friends. STP.
Bye from Bluegrass Pickers. Stay tuned.